going on, everyone? It's Bales, and welcome back to another AFL Fantasy Daily News Recap. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of March, and we've got footy tomorrow night. So it's back again already. Round 2 will be getting underway in under 24 hours' time now. So we have Thursday teams, and we'll get into all the other updates and stuff that's come out today. So starting off with those teams. So Carlton, they've just made the one change. So Corey Durden comes into the side. So he had an injury in pre-season, so later start, but he's in. And then George Hewitt is out through injury, so that's interesting. So that'll be some mid points up for grabs in their midfield. And then Lockie O'Brien is out as a medi sub. So the good news is Lockie Cowan and Ollie Hollands have both held their spot. I had a feeling they were going to anyway. I didn't really have too much concern that they were going to be dropped, but it is good to see that they're both named. And then on Geelong's side, Jack Bowes has been named to make his debut for Geelong. So he's a very interesting option to be looking at about 607k. Defender. He's apparently been named, well, not apparently, he has been named on ball in the centre. So if he can get some mid-time play on a wing, maybe half back and score well, he could be a guy that we're heavily talking about this time next week as a trade option to bring into your side. Brendan Parfitt's out as a medi sub, and then Tom Stewart is out obviously through his knee injury. So the good news is Tanner Brun has held his spots. He was another one that a few people were worried about. I was included in that. I thought he may be used as sub. I thought he played well enough in the first half to keep his spot on the side. But the good thing is he's held his spot. He's named on a wing though, so not great. But the good thing is at least he's been named on the ground. I think he was named on the bench last game. So yeah, that's pretty much all the we need to know from the teams. Cooper White has been named for his debut, so he will be the sub tomorrow night. So yeah, that's how that's going to be working out there. And I assume Lockie O'Brien will be the sub for Carlton as well. So, and also Tom De Koning, solo ruck again. A few people were intrigued by him. So he is an option if you wanted to consider him. So obviously GWS have lost a few players in Josh Kelly and Lockie Whitfield. But from all reports, Adam Kingsley was saying that they've both had good recoveries and there's no sort of ill effects after, and that they're tracking for a return in their next game. So especially coaches that have got a Kelly, for example, because he's more popular than Whitfield. But if you've got Whitfield as well, you could do this as well. But more Kelly, because I think he's going to be a top sort of 8 midfielder. Ollie Hollands plays tomorrow night. If he can go and score an 80, 85 or more, you can always hold Josh Kelly and make other moves in your team. So that is definitely something to have a look at. I'll be doing exactly that because I think Kelly was just so good. I would love to keep him, but it just depends how Ollie Hollands goes. So hopefully Ollie Hollands can put up a big score and be an option, make it an option to keep Josh Kelly. So, but yeah, they're both tracking well. But with those two out and Harry Perryman out, it opens up the door for some mid-time at the Giants. So Tom Green and Stephen Keneally are going to be the two main ones in there. But who's going to be that third midfielder? Is it going to be Cullen Ward, or is it going to be Finn Callaghan, who Adam Kingsley did come out today and said that there's a chance that he could play that role, that he is an option for that. He's been playing on a wing, but he does have the ability to go inside and play midfield. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 30-40% CBAs this week, just because they are a little bit short there. And if he can do that, then I would expect a pretty good score coming this week, because he looked good on a wing. A bit quiet besides the last quarter, but he looked good nonetheless. And yeah, he's already got that good score and he'll start making some money. So Aaron Cadman as well, potentially could make his debut, but he will likely wait. So probably not going to play in the game on the weekend on Sunday afternoon. And then Errol Goulden as well. A few people worried about him. And then also Peter Laddens. But Errol Goulden was he just had a calf niggle. Got it strapped, went back out there, and they were blowing Gold Coast out. And John Longmire said today that he did train well. So, and there's no ill effects. And then Peter Laddens was just subbed out to give some other guys a go, like a Hayden McLean, the ruck, and it wasn't very long at all. So that was why that was there. Matt Roberts also, John Longmire said he's in the mix to make a debut. So he's a 200k mid-forward. We talked about him in the preseason. Actually, he might have gone, I don't know if he went up because he scored, but he scored 24 points in about 10% game time or 8%. He scored a lot of points very quickly. So he is just a guy to keep on your watch list. So 204k. So a guy to keep on the watch list that you could bring in on your bench that's cheap. And then the final probably noteworthy update today was Elliot Yeo. So he has been training this week and he'll be sort of put through his paces tomorrow and Friday, and that they will make a call on his availability later on in the week. So he could come back in. I don't think you could launch into it straight away. You'd want to see a week first, but disappointed that he couldn't start the year because a lot of people use that cash from going him down to Will Day, or for example going that wouldn't have been a bad move, but going like a Sean Darcy or a Witts down to a Cherry and then use that money to go up to a Tom Stewart. I know a few coaches did do that, and that just completely ruined it. So yeah, we'll see if Yo comes back. Again, the injury risk is going to be there, but he could be an option at 625k as well. So not too many updates today, but a couple. And we also had the team news. So we've got footy tomorrow night. Can't wait for it. If you did miss my trade talk video earlier today, make sure you go and check that out. I'll just go through the popular ins and outs. And yeah, what I think of those options. I'll be doing that every Wednesday afternoon. So make sure you tune into those if you enjoy it. So also, leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're starting to creep towards 800 now. So we're really getting up there towards 1,000. So I appreciate all the support over the last week or 2 weeks, or just in general. And then also follow all my social media links in the description below and turn notifications on so don't miss when I go live or upload any other content in the future. So I'll see you guys on the Twitter space and the watch alongs on Friday. And then I'll also see you guys back for the AFL Fantasy Daily News recap on Monday following round 2. So until then, I'll catch you guys later in the week. I'm out. Cheers.